Someone says, what's the future? Vaughn Coleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. How's it going, guys? Hope all's going well. I have to do the jump scare real quick because it didn't quite. There we go. There we go. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I just finished Uzumaki. It was a nice surprise. I had a list of stuff I had to do today, and then I was like, I went to CCon with Dark Gift Comics. Honestly, I think the manga is better. Seeing motion is in a still image. Yeah. Wow. Getting into our thoughts right out the gate. I'm in agreement. Also, what is with the hippo memes? I keep seeing it. Please never do a close up again. I have to do it when I focus my camera. I should do it off air first instead of on air, instead of subjecting you guys to that. I should do that. Will I? Stay tuned. So, all right. It's really good. But I was at CCon with Dark Gift and Elasmat. And Paul Thayer, Project Analysis, was there. So, and it was like literally walking distance from my house, which is, I'm like, great. And then I wake up. Of course, I wake up. My lazy ass wakes up late. But I did a lot of great writing yesterday, so I'm not complaining. And not only is it just, it's just pouring rain out. Like, it's just a horrible pouring rain. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm driving, which wasn't a big deal. But there was like oddly traffic on a Sunday near the beach where it was super rain. I don't know why there was like traffic getting there. It was weird. It was really weird. But anyway, I go there. We have fun. It's a small show. We had fun. I got a Mike Baron Punisher issue, which Paul Thayer had for like, he was selling just like a box for like $1. I was like, okay, cool. And then I bought that salesman, I bought everything from him. And then that rapscallion tricked me into buying the trade paperback for Project Analysis. So let me grab that. Oh, it's right over there. So now play an intro. You know what? I'm going to play a quick video real quick while I get ready. All right. I got some stuff I want to grab. So let me be back. I will play. You know what? I'll play the trailer for good old Phenomenova. Let me put the link tree in real quick as I play the trailer for Phenomenova. We are almost at 700 signups. So if you're not on the mailing list for Phenomenova, what the freaking heck are you doing, man? Like, are you even a real Vaughn Coleman fan if you're not on the mailing list for Phenomenova? Almost 700 people are on there. We've been so close to 700 for days. Get your bitch ass on there. I'll be back in a second. I'll be back in a jiffy. There's always one bit of hair of mine that sticks up. Anyway, that's my ADHD talking. Be back in a sec, boys. Let's
When the whole world was dragged into World War III, brave men like my father fought on the front lines. And they weren't alone. That was 20 years ago. Now it's up to us to carry on their legacy. And every so often, the earth from which we come gives way for something new, something greater to be born. And with them, even greater threats to face. Bring it on! Phenomenova. For you, Dad. For you.
So I'm back, and yeah, I mean, here's the thing: it's hard to watch something I'm a fan of and not like compare and contrast. Oh, but here it is, Project Analysis, by the way. That guy, he talked me into it. He talked me into it. That bastard. Can't believe this guy. Can't believe this guy would do this. Monster. The monster that Paul Thayer guy is. So, yeah, I mean, so who here in my chat has read Uzumaki? Who here is anyone, hello? Is anyone here? Uzumaki fans, where you at? Uzumaki. All right, so if you haven't, of course, after you've backed Phenomenova, do yourself a favor, read this, because this is really some incredible stuff. You know what's funny? I actually found, to the point where I paused and I was writing, because I reminded myself, if we're talking masters of the page turn and of pacing in the comic book medium, Uzumaki, Junji Ito is like maybe the best. He really is. He paces and stuff in such a deliberate way where it's literally a page turner where you're dreading, but you're also excited to turn the page. So it'll be like, so for example, he'll end the page with something like a reaction shot by hold on, by Kyria here. I'm gonna have to do the zoom up real quick. Which means I'm gonna have to adjust again, right? And you're like, oh God, what is it? And then you have to turn the page, and what's the horrific image he sees on the next page? Someone's getting their fucking fingers cut off. You know, it's like that. But yeah, we back, boys. Haha! I told you, I did it again. I had to do it again. All right, yeah, but that's the kind of stuff you get with Uzumaki. It's great. I need to shave. But then here's you know what happens? I'm gonna shave, and then you guys are gonna be like, haha, Vaughn, you have facial hair. Because I shaved. That's what happens when you shave. You lose the facial hair. You fuckers. I can't win. Like, I cannot win. No matter what I say, ridiculous. No, keep the beard. I don't think I will. I don't want the beard. I cover up this beautiful face. Get the fuck out of here. What do you take me for? Ridiculous. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Uzumaki is awesome. I really like it. But you know what Moromi was saying earlier. John's Longbox doesn't have the beard, which is I was like, this is a whole new man. No beard, new neck brace. Imagine telling him to break his neck harder. Only a total asshole will do that. Anyway, Uzumaki review. So I like this book a lot. I think it's great. And I do kind of agree with Moromi saying I think the manga is better seeing motion is in a still image. I kind of agree with you. I'm not sure if he's still here. But, you know, I think that one of the things that the manga did was it really, you kind of, it forced you to stop and look at an image and go like, oh my God. But I will say that one image where it's the double page spread from the book. I forgot it was a double page spread. I thought it was just a splash, but it's a double page splash. Sorry. Really impactful. They kind of had it going up and down, but with the dad, and I kind of forgot exactly how it was paced, but the pacing really works here. They actually, because I was one of the things that the manga is much faster paced, right? It's like 40 pages blows by faster than a 20-page comic book. But so I was like, what? Because I saw in the thumbnail for episode 1 that they were tackling stuff that was in chapter 3. And I was like, that's crazy. How are they going to blow by that? But the way they pace the show feels like it works. Honestly, I feel like I want to watch it again. I've watched it once. I already feel like I want to watch it. Read them. It made me want to read the manga again and then watch the show again. But it seems to me like, so the manga is structured in such a way where it's like the first 2 chapters bleed into each other, right? But even then, they kind of have their own distinct identities because the dad going crazy and the mom going crazy. And then after that, it's like this. It's like each one is like its own episode, its own chapter. But they're talking the same theme. You get the sense they chronologically do happen, but they're fairly self-contained. And then it hits a certain point where it stops being as episodic, and suddenly it starts to be going like each chapter is continuing one long line for the rest of it. So after a certain, so it's like point, and then it's like, okay, we got all these solo stories. Now we're going to add them together and finish it off. That's how it goes. But it seems like this is taking the whole thing and just really doing that approach, which means kind of mixing and matching some stuff. So like there's this one kid who's slowly, I don't want to spoil it for Master Hobo. Shit. It's hard to talk about this in depth with you normies that haven't read this incredible book. Fucking snarky. All right. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so for example, there's this one character who goes through a transformation of some kind. And he doesn't appear until there's one whole chapter that's about his transformation into this monster, right? Well then, what happens is you start seeing his transformation in this episode. And I'm like, that's interesting. So it looks like it's going to be a slow transformation across the series. Like you see the beginning of it, you introduce him, because it's like you introduce him and then see his whole transformation and then the end of that arc in one chapter. But it seems like here they're introducing stuff they're going to see unfold throughout the series. So I'm curious how episodes are going to end going forward. Because like this, it's like chapter 1 and 2 really flow together as one in the manga. But in this, it was like chapter 1, a lot of chapter 2. Hang on, we didn't finish chapter 2. Let me just see what part of chapter 2 we got. We got like about halfway through chapter 2, or maybe just a couple of pages into chapter 2. It looks like we're gonna get. If I were to place bets, it looks like we're gonna get further into 2, and so then we get like all of 3. So we get one part of 2, the beginning of 2, all of 3. And then we see things to come in the series. Like in the manga, we see the lighthouse, which that gets its own chapter in the manga. We see the pottery stuff that got its own chapter in the manga. We see the snail kid that got its own chapter. We see glimpses of stuff to come. And it looks like stuff is going to be unfolding. Like the hospital stuff, I imagine, is going to happen. All right. So I don't know what the next episode is actually. You know what? I'm gonna just guess on stream, and then maybe I'll see if there's an answer. But if I'm gonna guess, so I think episode 2 is gonna tackle the mom going cuckoo, going a little crazy. I'm honestly surprised at I'm surprised at how fast I guess it felt slower in the book. Maybe the pacing feels better in the book. Yeah, wait, hold on a second. I'm looking at this. It kind of feels like I'm watching some scenes. It kind of feels it's almost like they cut out. Okay, so in the start of the series, what's her name? Akami isn't there. And then in the manga, she joins the school in chapter 3. And they're like, oh, it's this new girl. She's cute, whatever. Oh, and then the other girls are gossiping about her. In this show, they removed it. They removed the part where the other girls are gossiping about this new girl. And instead, it's just her. Which is weird. All right, I'm looking at it. Wow, this is interesting. So it looks like they cut out a few scenes with her, but maybe like 1 or 2. They cut out a few. So it looks like they cut out some scenes from chapter 3, which is weird. What's going on, Edwin? Are you a fan of Uzumaki? We need at least one in there. The one fan we had left, unfortunately, after stating a claim that I wanted to discuss. But yeah, man. So it looks like they kind of just cut out part of chapter 3, which chapter 3 is the most iconic because it has the swirly eye. I'm not saying it's the best chapter. I don't think it. If I were to debate what the best chapter is, the one with the babies in the hospital is really messed up. That one's. Oh my god, that one's messed up. I like the light. Honestly, like I like all the chapters. I do like the one with the spiral head. I think the first 2 chapters might be my favorite. I don't know. Oh, they even showed a glimpse at like one of the houses, like one of those the houses that they show up in later. Like they really show a lot of what's to come in this series. How many episodes is Uzumaki? Let me check. By the way, you're asking how the manga is. Well, I can tell you first of all, you could read through it like that. Oh wait, how many episodes is Uzumaki? I just said how many episodes. Only 4? That doesn't seem like enough. That does not seem like enough. Are you fucking kidding me? There's only 4 episodes of the series? Dude, that is criminal. That's there's that this episode. All right. Maybe I need more time to think on it then. Because you can't pace a horror story that rushed. I might need to, because I do think that the pacing works better as a manga. I will, maybe I need to rewatch it, but I think the pacing works better so far on the manga because Junji Ito it's way too short, especially because the manga is, ready? The manga is short for the record. I could see 10 episodes or 8, but 4 episodes? They're going to cut shit out. This is an iconic work, dude. Don't cut any. It's 19 chapters. Plus there's like a deleted chapter. You can't cover that shit in 4 episodes. We did 2.5 in this one. All right, maybe I'm retracting it. Now I'm getting concerned for this. Why would you? All right, this is an iconic story. Like there are lesser known stories that get like full 20 episode seasons. Like Uzumaki, the cultural impact this has. You see people like nerds picking up wearing Uzumaki shirts like all over the place. This really is only getting 4 fucking episodes? Are you kidding? All right, now that can't be right. 4? Dude, Devilman Crybaby had more episodes. 4 fucking episodes? Holy shit. That's terrible. It's so bad. Man, now I'm getting nervous. Yeah, Uzumaki, that's what I mean. It's like, and so it's really short. It's like 20 chapters, but dude, you could breeze through this book. Like I was reading like 2 chapters a night in college, and even that like was crazy quick. I was just blowing through it. It's a quick read. So I guess it makes sense the stories go fast. Because they happen fast in the manga. But I mean, man, I do think that the pacing in the manga is a little better, but maybe that's just because it's. But the thing is, it's a manga story that you have to repace while keeping faithful. It's hard to win. Oh shit! Damn, what time to? Damn, Sundays are going to be a good day for a while. Uzumaki and Penguin. See, the Penguin got 10 episodes, but Uzumaki gets 4. That ain't right, dude. That's crazy. I was more, even though I'm more of a comic book guy than a manga anime guy, I was more excited for Uzumaki than the Penguin. The Penguin blew me away. Well, no, because the entire first volume of Phenomenova, I'm actually finishing up writing the first arc. It's going to be 8 issues total. But the other 7 are gonna be shorter than the first one. 8, I'm right. I finished up 7 yesterday, writing 8. Very happy with it. Very happy with it. I don't think it would work in 4 episodes though. I just don't. This is me. But we'll see. Apparently, it's had a rocky production. This is crazy. Four 20-minute episodes. That is terrible. I don't know, man. I'm hoping I'm proven wrong. Let me know what time the Penguin episode 2 is. I don't know if see. Here's the thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll work perfectly. We will see. I'm still optimistic, especially after seeing this episode. But I do recommend everyone read the manga, especially its spooky season is starting. Read this baby. Read this baby. It's good. It's a good book. It's a good book. Anyway, I just wanted to say I really liked Uzumaki, and that's it. What time does the Penguin drop? Is it out? Oh shit, it's out. All right. Fuck you guys. All right, bye guys. I forgot about that. I actually had other shit I wanted to do tonight. No. Get your own. All right, guys. See you. I'm gonna go watch the Penguin now. Bye. Have a good one. I'm gonna play I'll play the Phenomenal trailer as I head out.
When the whole world was dragged into World War III, brave men like my father fought on the front lines. And they weren't alone. That was 20 years ago. Now it's up to us to carry on their legacy. And every so often, the earth from which we come gives way for something new. Something greater to be born, and with them, even greater threats to face. Bring it on! Phenomenova. For you, Dad. For you.